We start in the US, where Defense Secretary James Mattis says the best way for America to avoid war is for its troops are quote, ready to go. Speaking to soldiers on Friday, he said US diplomats rely on the military's preparedness, which allows them to speak with authority in negotiations. Jung-hwan has more.
Storm clouds are gathering over the Korean Peninsula, U.S. Defense Secretary Jim Mattis said on Friday. Mattis was speaking to soldiers and airmen at the 82nd Airborne Division's Hall of Heroes in North Carolina as part of his holiday tour of bases to greet troops. He didn't go so far as to predict armed conflict, but he said America will have the best chance of preventing one if its words are backed up by a strong military. A military that is ready to take action, he said, will give weight to the words of diplomats as they try to put an end to North Korea's nuclear and missile programs. Mattis's remarks came as the United Nations adopted tough new sanctions on North Korea, seeking to ban around 90% of the regime's imports of refined petroleum products. While the Defense Secretary has highlighted the importance of military preparedness, telling the troops to read the book, A Study in Unpreparedness, published in a decade after the Korean War ended in 1953, to get an idea of what went wrong the last time around. Reports have suggested recently that the U.S. was considering evacuating the families of military personnel in South Korea, but Mattis said it hasn't reached that point yet. Mattis' remarks came as South Korea prepares to host the Winter Olympics in February in Pyeongchang, just 80 kilometers from demilitarized zone. Although analysts have warned that North Korea could try to disrupt the games with provocations, Mattis said he thinks that's unlikely. Jung-hwan, Arirang News.